Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild, and welcome to those of you who watched the first video of the early access where I went over the brand new pump, flip, and fire pack and the other goodies coming in the update out on Tuesday, August 26th. For those of you who didn't watch that video, I'd highly recommend going to that video and seeing what all is in the update, and that is where I went over the bare minimum of the new weapons in that pack, you know, like ammo type, class, magazine size, weight unit of each weapon, and their accuracy, recoil, that kind of stuff. But I actually didn't really do an in-depth look at firing the weapons. That is what this video is for. How rude of me to split it up, but this video is going to be a long one. We're going to go over the brand new weapons, how they fire, and how they compare to weapons we already have in the game with similar class types, and also going to take a look at how they deal damage to animals here on Hirschfelden and elsewhere. So please strap in for that. Grab a snack, grab a drink, a water, coffee, what have you, because this is going to be a long one. We got a lot of info to go over and a lot to show of these weapons specifically. Again, if you missed it, go watch the other video where I talk about what else is in this update. There's really cool things in this update. I don't think you want to miss that info. And thank you so much to EW and the Hunter Network for this early access look. Again, the pump, flip, and fire pack and the update is out on Tuesday, August 26th, and you can wishlist it now across all platforms. So let's go ahead and get into these brand new weapons and see how they operate, how they function, all the things, what they look like whenever you reload, the animations. I think you guys are going to be really excited. Enjoy. All right, I just set the targets up for 50 meters. The 22 Magnum goes 50, 100, and 150 meters. The 257 goes 75, 150, and 300 meters. The 410 goes, oh, that was cool. The 410 goes 25, 50, and 75 meters. So that is so cool that it does that. Let's go with 50 meters with the 22. Like I said, I have the Odin on it as my scope. Ooh, do I have to? Hello? Oh. Wait, you have to chamber it. Hold up. Oh, okay. It'll automatically chamber it. See, this is why we're doing that. Oh, look at the reload. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Okay, so when you're in the, if you take it here, you have to chamber it manually just by hitting the reload, which isn't the worst. So this is me. We gotta see, that's kind of annoying. This is me just like, I'm not even holding my breath. And that's pretty much where I was aiming. So a little bit of wobble. Now let's do it holding my breath. Oh, holding your breath is awesome. Oh yeah, and that's punchy, but there's like very little recoil, which is really nice. So that's the 22 mag. Let's try the 257. So this is ranged for 75, but the targets are still at 50. Whoa, that's chunky. Oh my gosh, that's me holding my breath. Wait. Whoa. That's chunky. Wow. Holding my breath. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that a lot. Not holding my breath. Damn. Oh, that sounds so good. That's chunky. That's so chunky. Alright, what's the reload? Ooh, nice. That is nice. That is so nice. I really like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, the chunk. This is the shotgun, ranged for 50. And I have just the birdshot in it. Holding my breath. Ooh. So it's interesting because this is supposed to be... Okay, it's interesting that the 22, you have to chamber it. But this you don't, even though it's like a one shot. But anyway. Me not holding my breath. Ooh. I really like that. Dang. I've never used the 410 pistol. We'll do that later just to compare. Obviously it's going to be a little different. It's a pistol versus a shotgun. Oh, I like that a lot. All right, let me try holding my breath. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. And again, this is the Hermes on it. All right, let's go out here. So that's the shot. And let's do the reload. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. And then whenever you switch to a different weapon, it'll fold the gun for you. Oh my gosh, and it takes out the cartridge. It takes out the round. That is so cool. All right, let's go look what these look like without. Let's just do them. Ooh, that's nice. All right, let's range it. Does it look weird when you range it? No, this doesn't change when you're ranging it. Let's see over here, just in case. No, it doesn't change when you're ranging it. All right, let's try it without the scope. Also, whenever I hold my breath and it zooms in, it's the focused shot perk under the rifles. Holding your breath increases zoom on rifles with iron, red dot, and holographic sights. So, just in case you were wondering. All right, let's try this. Holding my breath. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. It's like, oh, we gotta kick it. All right. Nice. Ooh. I mean, that'll still be long, right? Oh, it says Call of the Wild on the barrel there. That's really cool too. Yeah, that's really nice. Those are really nice. All right, let's go do the 257 without the scope. And it's ranged for 75. Okay, let's see. Does this change when you're... This does not change either. Sometimes they flip up. They've done that recently. All right, let's see. Oh, that's so chunky. I love it. Oh my gosh, when you push R. That was a little high, but I did that on purpose. Oh, that's so chunky. I love that so much. There's just... The weightiness to that is... Oh my gosh, that's so nice. That is so nice. And the fact that that's like full-on rifle, it's not pellets. That... Oh, you got that weightiness. It's so freaking nice. All right, let's try the 410. Do you change? No. Okay. It's at 50. Oh, we gotta... Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, so see, it has the thing that goes up. That's cool. It has that little flip thing that goes up once you've shot it, obviously. Hold up, we gotta do the full. so cool. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. So... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, stop. Stop and look at the animation. Are you kidding me? That is so nice. Oh, that is so nice. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, and it spins it around. Oh man. I think we have to do a 150, right? We'll do 150. All right, 150 away. There's a rabbit out there in the field. Oh, wham. This is me holding my breath. Oh yeah, we gotta kick it. There we go. Oh, bam. Wham, bam. That's me holding my breath. Oh, that's so nice. All right, let's try it with me not holding my breath. Or just like flinging. Ooh. Of course, again, like you'd be able to shoot. Whenever you're not in the shooting range, you can just continuously shoot. You don't have to kick it every time like that. That's just the shooting range thing going on. There's a bit of a wobble. That's why you want to hold your breath for sure. But it's still really nice. But like I said, you come out here, you're gonna be able to shoot it like without a hitch, literally without a hitch. We're gonna do 150 for this bad boy. Let's clean her out. Oop. Let's clean it up. Holding breath. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this thing so much. Oh, you already know we're gonna be taking this like on a mule deer or something. Holy guacamole. Oh my gosh, that's so good. All right, and then that was me holding my breath. Let's try not holding my breath. Not holding your breath's kind of out of control because the recoil, but oh my gosh. The weightiness of this rifle is so tasty. I love it. Is this practical? Like if you're grinding and you want to be fast and efficient, I don't know if this is the gun for you, the weapon for you, but oh my gosh, it's so satisfying. Damn, that sounds so freaking good. Sorry, I'm just playing now. That was me not even... Oh. Yes. All right. Dare we try our little shotgun that can go to 75? No. Wait, maybe a little higher. Ooh. Yeah, we're pushing it. Nope. So let's change it to 100 for our little shotgun here. Let's see if we can do 100. Oh, we got on the board. Me holding my breath. I mean, you wouldn't. If you're using a shotgun, people, please get close. Okay. All right, let's go get the weapons I want to compare these to and do a side-by-side comparison, and also then we'll show them off maybe on some animals. All right, first up is our comparison for the Anantha Action 22 Magnum, and we're going to compare it to the 22 Hornet, which is a class 1 to 2, and it is a 6-round capacity. So I already know what's going to happen here because the 22 Hornet has a gnarly kick. It's something you have to get used to. But we're going to try it out anyway. The 22 Hornet came with Mississippi. It's our varmint gun. And I think that this is probably the closest we could get to comparing the two. So again, here's the Anantha 22 mag. Holding my breath. Again, we have to kick it. That's the only annoying part, but that's just for this. We're going to pop, holding our breath. Pretty even without holding our breath. There's not much of a kick. And here we have the 22 Hornet holding our breath. Ooh, there's that wobble. It's just a little harder to control. That's me holding my breath. Here's me not holding my breath. You got that wobble. It's a little harder to control. Whereas the 22 mag just, oh, pop, pop. There's no wobble. You're not losing your concentration. You're not letting that flying goose out of your sight or that runaway raccoon, So I think there's hands down. This is going to be your new class 1 to 2 weapon. Throw this in your loadout for Salswiesen for all that small game. Like, holy guacamole. There's no, how can you compare the two? Especially if you got something running away. You don't want this wibbly wobbly going on while you're trying to shoot something on the run. You have so much control over this. Like, ooh, except for that part. But the ooh. Oh, so nice, so poppy. None of the wibbly wobbly. Next up is the Frost 257. We have 2 rifles for comparison. Of course, this is a pump action rifle. We don't got nothing else like this in the game. We don't have any other pump action rifles in this game. So we're going to just have to compare it to what the closest is based on class, which is the 243 Ranger 243 and the Quist Reaper, which is the SKS. It was in the Rapid Hunt rifle pack at the beginning of the year. So we're going to do a comparison between all 3 of these and see how they compare. Here's the 257, the Frost 257. Holding my breath, arranged for 150. Boom! Oh my gosh, that boom chunkalaka, Ooh. Boom. 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 Of course we got the wibble wobble. Like, she's got a punch, So, but we're getting them. Here's me without breathing. Boom. 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 So there's that. Here's the 243. Our trusty 243. It also has that wibble wobble. To be honest, look at that. Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. Yeah, it honestly also has that. Me without breathing or holding my breath. Keep breathing, people. It has a wibbly wobbly. And then we have the Quist Reaper, which I think is the standout of the last the last weapon pack. Boom. Boom. It also has that wibbly wobbly as well. Me holding my breath. Obviously, these are a little more pingy. Me holding my breath. Me not holding my breath. Oh, you can't, the fire rate of the Quist Reaper, though. Holy guacamole. So let's do a comparison, which I guess we didn't really do with the 22, but let's do a comparison. So here we have our 257. Oh. Let's do our 243. That was me shooting too high. And then our Quist Reaper, which honestly, I like the Quist Reaper a little bit closer range, to be honest. There's that little bit of a wobble with the Quist still. Yeah, you're breaking eye sockets with this if you're not careful, but man, the weightiness and just how it makes you feel, I think is worth it. Holy guacamole. Like, oh my gosh, it just sounds so good. But I think being the first rifle of its kind, being the first pump action rifle, like, whole, just that satisfaction, I think it's worth it. Of course, we need to take it out, try it out on some animals, but whoo! Of course, don't forget that you're not actually using a shotgun, and this is actually a rifle. I think I would forget that. But let's move on to the last and final 410. Okay, the Giddings 410. Now, I've never shot its counterpart, what's already in the game, which is a pistol. It is the Magnifico 410 45 Colt, and I've never shot it. I've never used it for the 410 at least. So we're just going to compare them because this is the same exact caliber of weapon. So let's try it. So here is the shotgun. I moved the targets back into 50 meters because they both can go to 50. And the 410, of course, can take the Hermes handgun / shotgun scope. So let's try this again. Again, me holding my breath. Super nice. Boom. Boom. Me not holding my breath. Still super nice. So there's that. And then here is our handgun. Now, of course, let me look. The handgun holds 6 at a time. 6 shells. Whereas your shotgun is only going to hold 1 at a time. So there is that. But let's try the handgun here. Here, let's bloop. Holding my breath. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's got some recoil, yeah? It's got a little bit of recoil, huh? Me not holding my breath. Ooh, just for if you want less recoil and just need like a, ooh. I mean, come on, that's sick. I really like that. Again, you only have 1, so maybe if you need like a lighter shotgun in a pinch, so whenever you're running and you see like a diamond rabbit or something on your way, obviously, or like a diamond small game or deer or a rare or whatever, and you want to use a shotgun, that's probably what I would use it for, since it is a lighter shotgun option. Because a lot of times if you have a bird flying away, you're going to want to use multiple rounds. But I think it's a cool option, and obviously like the mechanic of it folding is really cool. So those are the weapons here at the target range compared to either their counterpart or something we already have in the game of the same caliber, or something similar enough that you might want to like compare and contrast. Now let's go out and use these on some animals. All right, we didn't go far here on Hirschfelden. I'm actually going to test out the new 22 mag and the new shotgun on some geese. My geese setup here on Hirschfelden. As you can see, we've got a few gooselets coming in. Oh my gosh. That is so nice. Holy cow. Whoa. That was... Dang. 22 Hornet who? Maybe? Let's see. Oh. Obviously it doesn't have the same shooting rate as like the 22 LR, but dang. Alright, we got a victim here. Make sure we got our bird shot in there. Are you ready? Hole, 2 for 1. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That's so much. Let me just say that is so much nicer than the 22 Hornet. That's way too many geese. Let's see if I can actually get one flying. Oh, sniped him. got it. That's awesome. I like this thing. We're definitely gonna take it in the 257 out for foxes for sure. Honestly, like this is sick. This is gonna be so nice. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, eviscerated. Oh, there you go. There's our... Forgot about pheasants being a thing. Ooh. They're eviscerating. Holy. You got a beakful. So yeah, the 410, not practical, obviously, if you're doing a grind, but I think it'd be cool as, like, if the opportunity presents itself, I think it's a good one to choose. Ooh, let's try the 257 on that roe deer. I have it with me. It's just, I swear I have it with me. Let's try it on the roe deer. How far away is it? Alright, on the run. Oh! Let's go. Oh my gosh, let's go. Good boy, Pickles. Good boy. So the 22 Magnum would have to be closer range foxes, but the 257, I think, would definitely, I mean, oh, girl, you shouldn't have done that. You should not have done that, sir. Oh, obliterated with the 257. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. There's our dead roe deer. Oh my gosh, he was just, there's no chance. Oh my gosh. And he was on the trot too. Ooh, we got stomach. Okay, that was my fault. He was trotting. But we got stomach. We went the whole way through. From 224 meters away, we went the whole way through stomach and intestines on this little guy. That's pretty epic. Let's go see how it was on the fox, which absolutely got smashed, rolled, obliterated. Oh my gosh, absolutely destroyed this fox. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. 150 away, range for 150, trot shot. A little high, but I may have aimed high, I'm not sure. I think that was so far a success, so let's go try it out on some other animals. All right, we're out here on Tiawaroa, so as a little bit of a control, I figured we could look at some fallow since I know where my fallow are gonna be and just about how far away they are. So we have some fallow here that are 230 meters away, so I figured we would look at the 257 and try it out on a fallow. Let's range for 150 and see if this thing drops a fallow from range 150, but they are 220 to 240 away. So not dropped it. Let's get that one. That one dropped. That was probably a heart shot, and that one eventually did. So let's go see where we shot that guy. This was our guy that we shot. Single lung. It hit humerus, so it got a little slowed down, or else it would have dipped into that second lung from 220 meters away. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. And then let's see where we hit this dude. Yeah, that was a heart shot and pretty far into that lung from the front at 219 meters away. That's probably about where I aimed as well. Ranged for 150 when they're that far away. All right, much like the other one, here's a fallow 190 to 200 away. We're just gonna aim straight behind that armpit there, trying to get into a lung, and he's down. We got this guy in a perfect double lung, but it didn't fold him like the 30-06 would. All right, we have 3 here. Let's really put this thing to the test. am kind of shocked that we actually could shoot those all off, but oh yeah. Follow-up shots are not the easiest. All right, let's turn around and we're gonna try a 300-meter shot with this thing. We got this guy, and then that guy. Oh, they're both going down. Let's go. Okay. We did it. We got the 300-meter on him. Very nice. Heck yeah. I am shocked that we were able to get 3 fallow in a row though with that recoil. That was pretty good. Of course, I was holding my breath as usual. We got double lung liver. That scapula again made it so, I mean, it still went pretty far, but the scapula I think does slow it down a lot. I'm curious to see these 300-meter shots and see where they went. All right, let's see. Double lung, barely into the second from 280 away. Range for 300. That's pretty good. Ooh, liver stomach, but good penetration from 298 away. So I think it's safe to say that the 257, pretty strong contender there with deer. I mean, I really like it. You just got to get past the recoil, but honestly, I don't mind it. All right, we're out here on Emerald Coast, and we're gonna try the Anantha Action 22 mag on a fox. The fox is 130 to 140 away, and I am ranged for 150, so let's try it. Oh, it rolled it, and it's going down. Yeah, we definitely got some sort of vital on this guy. I don't know why, but foxes tend to run really far, even if they do have, if they're vitally wounded. Okay, we were a little high. I don't know if I aimed a little high. Well, I guess because I was ranged for 150, so that makes sense. But we got lung and the tip of the lung and spine. So, and that was from 137 away. So definitely probably pretty flat shooting at like 150. We'll have to definitely give that a look. So let's go find some more fox to shoot. We have some foxes down here at 150. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we hit that tree. Oh, got him on the run. There we go. I don't think that was vital. It's nice that we have 10 rounds to keep going, though. Let's see if we can... get another in him. He's getting farther away, so unfortunately... yeah, we're not gonna get him in him. Get one in him. This is definitely better for closer range, under 150. So this 22 mag probably won't end up in my main loadout for fox, just because a lot of them are over 150 away. I think the 257 definitely will. Yeah, nice double lung shot. Not crazy, but it was expected. So I definitely just use this maybe for varmints and things on Salsweezen or something like that. I'm just going to include this video of the 257 versus a pack of wolves on a ski ridge. I talked about and included this clip in my first early access video where I did an overview of the update. You definitely want to go check that out to see why I could possibly be talking about the wolves, but here is how the 257 works on wolves at close range. It's pretty epic. I really enjoyed this little experiment, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I think you guys are going to be really happy with this pack, mainly for this 257, and the 22 mag I think is a good contender against the 22 Hornet. Again, this DLC is out on Tuesday, August 26th. and so is the free update that I talked about in my first video. Stay tuned, there's one more video coming out tomorrow on release day of using the 410 against some trophy mule deer. And I hope to see you in my early access stream where we'll be using the 257 on mule deer, and hopefully we can pop a great one mule deer to use one of these new weapons, obviously not the 22, but either the 257 or the 410 on a great one mule deer. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this longer video. I wanted to get as much out about these weapons in one video as I could. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for watching any of my early access content, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am for you to get these weapons in your hands. Have a good one. Bye.